That's what's going on. This is Robert, and a buddy of mine on here, Bob, hope you're watching this video, asked me to do a video on how to write a guitar solo. So, everyone's going to have a different approach, so this is just my, I guess you'd call it my interpretation of writing a solo. So what you just heard was, I mean, a really old song from a band I was in, and that was a solo I wrote for it. And it's always been one of my favorite solos that I've ever come up with, just because it's simple, but there's moments of, you know, like a little arpeggio. Moments of some cool stuff. And it's just a nice little melody, I feel like. So anyways, this is just going to be my approach to it. The first thing I do is I just listen to the track. So I guess step one is, if you're writing a solo or you have a riff, just really listen to it. And kind of feel out the different moments that are happening within the solo. Or I guess the song, not the solo. So anyways, so when I heard that riff, the riff was this, and my buddy Jeff actually came up with the riff, and I think I'm playing it totally wrong because I don't really remember it. So it's some kind of version of that riff. And you know, I just kind of messed around with it, but the first thing that I did was, like I said, I listened to it, and then I kind of thought, like, well, it has this real happy upbeat, so over top of that, I didn't want to be doing all this minor stuff, so I knew I was looking for something major. It could be Mixolydian, could be, you know, Dorian, it could be just a straight major scale. So what I ended up settling on was just a straight E major scale. So luckily E is my favorite key to work out of, so this song was perfect. So I got to use my favorite scale, which is the E major scale, and out of my favorite key. Okay, so the next thing that you do is, to me a solo is a big like compilation of all these little licks or like little moments pretty much. So the first thing is, and I kind of build all my solos the same, sad to say, but I have a very melodic approach to when I'm actually sitting on writing solos, and I love to, you know, say, but the ending is like the big like finale, like the flash part. So you'll probably not really hear very many solos of mine that are just like straight, just like, you know, for 20 minutes. One is I end up just playing sloppy, and I don't like the way that sounds. You know, I love melody, I love hearing great guitar playing, and you know, if you can be lucky enough to catch that moment where you get both of them, it's perfect. So like I said, I listened to the song, and I heard this melody, which is actually just following the chord. So I followed that melody, but then I knew I couldn't make a whole solo out of that. So then I did it again, and I went back to that note. And the melody just continued. And it was honestly just like a bunch of little guitar licks I come up with. So and that was something I had come up with way before that solo. But I loved it. It fit right in there. So this is why it's important to make video, like, I don't know, blogs, diaries, whatever, of these different guitar licks. I have in my phone, my old phone, literally hundreds of videos of guitar licks, guitar, you know, riffs, all kinds of stuff. So it's good to kind of compile them and you can jump back to them, because I was messing with the solo and I was like, what was that one riff? And I came up with that. I was like, that's perfect. But again, you know, you don't want to just keep playing the same thing over and over and over again. So after you kind of find your scale and you find the start of your solo, you just want to keep building on it. Like I said, I love my solos to kind of build to like this like climax where either there's like some kind of crazy, whether it's like a fast lick, or just like on this one, I'm just walking down that E major arpeggio, but I'm doing it in third. So, like I said, I usually just sit down and have the backing track playing over and over and over again. Or I'll just record it and put it on a CD or something, and I'll just listen to it a bunch, and then I just keep thinking of ideas. So once I have the basic melodies figured out, then I move on to figuring out more of the guitar licks. So, because like I said, I don't like a whole solo to be melody based, and I don't really like a whole solo to be shred based. I like it to be a mix of everything. So, cause I really love listening to guitar, and I love guitar that catches my ear. So my intention was, hopefully when they hear this lick, it really catches their attention. So after the little part of the, and like I said, I was playing down here, so you can hear the solos building, because I'm going up higher, so it's just like it's slowly rising. And then that's just like taking stuff in octaves, and it's really just taking every little thing that you've ever learned, the little hammer-ons, the muting, they're like playing things in octaves. It's just really just putting it all into one and kind of coming up with the best thing that you can. So I do this little lick. That's kind of the start of that E major arpeggio. Then I do this little walk down. And that was, again, it's just the basic arpeggio shape that I've known and done forever. And it's nothing like real spectacular, but it just sounded perfect. And a lot of it's just playing, what fits the song best. So to me, it wouldn't have done the song any justice if I would have done something like this. It just sounds so out of place, and it's really just, I guess the final tip would be, is playing what fits the song best, not trying to play for the purpose of flash, but playing what sounds best to you and your ears, because like Yngwie has said many times, if it sounds good, it is good. So I guess that's kind of my approach to writing solos. Hope this helps some people, maybe gives them some ideas, and hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe for more lessons, and if you guys ever want certain lessons, please leave a comment. I do my best to get to them. Things have been really, really busy, so I haven't really gotten around to many requests, but I try to do better about that. So, peace out, rock on, and I'll see you guys later.